Hello! Welcome back to my playthrough of Neverwinter Nights. And today, we're on to Act 3. Right. So I guess I need to talk to the Reaper.
Hail the dead.
The familiar hooded figure of the Reaper bows as you approach, enigmatic as always. Distant flames flicker within his reflective, featureless face, and you shiver in spite of yourself.
How may I serve you, sojourner?
I have died and wish to return to where I fell. I am very sorry, Sojourner, the Reaper sighs heavily. You are now barred from the world of Toriel. I cannot comply. Who says I'm barred from there? You are barred from returning to that world by the command of Mephistopheles. He bows low once again. I am sorry, Sojourner. It is Mephistopheles who rules here, and so he commands me. You worked for Mephistopheles all along? The Archdevil uses me as he uses all things, such is his nature. I was not always his subject, but once you learned of my true name, I was his forever. His forever? What do you mean? All beings have a true name that is the definition of their personal essence, their very existence. Should another learn your true name and speak it to you, then they rule all that you are. Mephistopheles discovered my true name long ago, though I know not how. Only he knows it, so he alone commands me despite whatever I might wish. Mephistopheles used you as well, creating a devil's deal that you were unaware of. A bond was formed with him the moment you discovered his relic, and upon killing the one who held him captive, you took his place and he yours. What do you mean he took my place? He traded your freedom for his chains. Once he was bound to the planar realm of Cania, but, through his trickery and deceit, he has escaped through the bond he formed with you. So you are now bound to Cania as he once was. The realm of Cania? What do you mean? Cania is the eighth hell of battle, the frozen wastes and the dreaded depths. Here Mephistopheles is lord of all and prisoner both. Or he was, until he slipped his chains and placed them on you. Here, but I'm not in Cania, am I? You forget, Sojourner, this realm is all places as well as none. We exist in Cania just as everywhere else, part of your prison just as not. He gestures to the mist-surrounded door that stands alone at the far end of the chamber. That path leads to Cania as it always has, as it has been part of you since the bond was created. It is no longer barring your passage. Is there nothing you can do to help me? Alas, I cannot. I have been commanded by Mephistopheles not to allow you to return to Toriel, and you no longer possess his relic. If you learned my true name, you could command me to break the bond between you and return you to Toriel. I know not how you would learn of it, however, and I cannot tell it to you. Okay, so basically I'll go out, find your true name, and then come back. Right, that's fine. Are there any other ways back to Toriel? Remember that you are now bound to Cania. If you knew my true name, I could break that bond and send you from here. Otherwise, even if you were to find another portal, I would only retrieve you once more. You sound as if you'd prefer to betray Mephistopheles. I cannot openly betray the one who holds my true name, Sojourner. There's almost a hint of a smile on the Reaper's featureless mirror of her face. Aren't you worried I might abuse your true name? Abuse it more than the Archdevil himself already has? The Reaper shakes his head slowly. I think not. Okay, so how do I discover your true name? This I do not know. I cannot provide it to you willingly, Sojourner, and I have no knowledge of how Mephistopheles discovered it. If you did learn it, however, then you would be free. Okay, I must go. I wish you well, Sojourner. Would that I could do more to aid you in your path. Is it this one? No. Pool of Lost Souls. A thick icy mist tumbles continuously into this frozen pool. Indistinguishable shapes seem buried in the ice, rising and sinking within its slushy surface. Okay, put my hand in. Oh! Headband of Intellect. Oh, warding. What does this do? Freedom minor affecting spells. Okay. Copper Helm. Fire Giant. Hill Giant. Boots of Hardiness. better. Agility, energy is immunity to magic missiles, bonus concentration. I can use magic missile. Yeah, that's not that great. What's this? Yeah, that's not great. Potions of law, staffs of command, a shearer's amulet, greater. Shearer's amulet. Oh, that's from the base game. Commander's ring. Yeah. These are all worse than what I've got. Okay. So how do I leave? Maybe this door? No. Oh, let's tidy up my inventory. Leaving's probably fairly straightforward, it's just not obvious. I can't leave via that door. These are all floating up in the air. Let's try this one again, maybe I did something wrong. Oh! Right, so it was just a case of clicking on that door. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, let's have a bit of an explore then. What's this? Carved post treason. Quarry office, okay. Alternate. And quarry workers, okay. Gifts arrive pilgrim.
Yes.
Okay. Coordinates. That's the tavern. There's a crystal here. An ice crystal protrudes from the glacial floor. Dark figures swirling in the depths peer into the crystal. Oh, that's the lithium chamber. Oh. Okay. Temple. I suppose we could go to the tavern first and have a look, have a check in there. Taverns are generally quite good for finding stuff. That's the tavern. Okay. Ardent Sleep.
Hail, traveller!
An elderly man with a lopsided grin casually shuffles cards at the side table, occasionally earning the scowls of some of the more dour-faced patrons. 2 hordes protrude from his forehead, one slightly chipped. What brings you to these parts?
Me? Oh, I get around. I stumbled upon all these pouting pilgrims as they were leaving Limbo, and thought they could use some cheering up. It seems I have a penchant for the impossible.
How long have you been travelling? Oh, long enough, I reckon. Long enough to have figured out the fourth-fold mystery of the Sleeping Man at any rate. He came here looking for someone, and I think I know who. Sleeping Man? The Horn Man spits, and the shuffling of his cards goes all the more fierce. If you've got questions about the Sleeping Man, go talk to the Sensei. I've washed my hands of it. What's a fourth-fold mystery? Oh, it's just some of the Sensei's mumbo-jumbo. She's turned the Sleeping Man into a religion for all these powerful pilgrims, and the 5 mysteries have become an initiation rite of sorts. Okay. Goodbye. Resolve's ghost.
Well met.
You recognise this traveller as Resolve, the Drowsmith in the Seer's rebel camp. He gives you a grin and says, I didn't expect to see you down here, Sword. Welcome to the Hells. What are you doing here? I was killed during the siege of Lithmaiar. Not sure why I ended up here exactly. Maybe the 8th Hell just needed a good weaponsmith. It's not so bad. I've been able to rebuild my forge, drawing heat from down here below the ice. I've already crafted enough items to restock my inventory, and while business is slow, it's better than nothing. The clientele is a bit different, devils and Githzerai instead of Drow, but other than that, the more things change, the more they stay the same. At the heart of it, I'm still selling and upgrading weapons. Let me see your inventory. Okay, Boots of Striding +7. Okay, so I would lose 3 points of AC. That's quite a selection. Alright. Got some resurrection scrolls, but I've still got my rod. And he's got a rod. And we've got some healing kits. I might come back for those. Ooh. Gauntlets of Dex +7. I'll have me some of those. Let's put my Dex up. Oh, sorry, my AC up, and my Dex and my reflex saving throws, so... Yeah, they're not great, but they could be worse. Right. And we'll worry about upgrading weapons later. So there wasn't as much in here as I thought there might be. Okay, let's go to... There's something down here. Oh. Card post dimension. What's up? I haven't checked up here, have I? Elysium. Scrivener. A small dog-like creature paces back and forth before the cave entrance, whining in frustration. As you approach, it turns to you, apparently eager for help. Pet the creature. The creature's body is covered in a hard carapace. It feels warm to the touch despite the dreadful cold. The creature nods your hand, grateful for the attention, though it continues to whimper softly. What's the matter, little fellow? The creature stops whining and seems to focus its attention on you. To your surprise, an image begins to form in your head, illuminated by a dim blue light that seems to filter through from above. Looking closer, you see a woman sheathed in ice and perfectly still. A look of utter despair marks her cold blue face, and only the merest breath escapes her frozen lips. The creature resumes its whining. Who is she? The creature ignores your question, continuing to whine for Cameron's barricaded entrance. She's in that cave. Jumping up excitedly, the creature emits a series of sharp cackling noises, seemingly in conversation to your question. How can I help? The creature forms an image of an icy wall etched with countless names. The wall seems infinitely long, scrolling by in dizzying twists and turns to finally reveal a single blank space where new one can be carved. The image then transforms into a series of carved rectangular stones that the creature seems to use for navigation. You can sense the creature's desire to go to one of them, but you can't determine which one. Which stone do you want me to take you to? A pair of images coalesce above the creature's head. The first image is that of a sturdy oak full of leaves. The second image is of a boy held in a man's arms. You can see a family resemblance between them, but the father doesn't seem to be the focus of the image. It's an oak and a child. Okay, so it's a guessing game. Creature cackles contentedly, eager to be off. It clings closely to your heels, following your lead. Alright, off we go then. Infinity, coordinates. Right. Oh, well, he's gone. Bye bye. Treason. That's not likely. Alternate. Probably not. Seems to be enough wood here to start a fire, like a fire with flint and tinder. Can these bitter winds extinguish your poultry flame before it even has a chance to catch? You'll have to find some other way to make a fire. Okay. Coordinates. Dimension. Elysium. Infinity. Okay. Oh, he's stuck by this one. What stone am I leading you to again? Creature shows sturdy oak full of leaves and a boy held in his father's arm. Second image seems to be focused on the boy rather than the father. Alright, let's carry on. Oh, let's bet the creature first. I think it's this one. Alright, let's carry on. Kind of having to just guess them all, I think. Alright, let's carry on. Wait for the catch. Okay. Oh! Treason! Treason! The creature sniffs around the base of the stone. It cackles excitedly, grateful that you were able to lead to the right one. Now the creature shows you a man on his deathbed, then two others standing side by side. Then a fourth man's leg, bed between his ankle-high boots and knee-length breeches. Creature, let's carry on. Coordinates, affinity. Okay. Old man on his deathbed. So, the man on his deathbed. There's two others standing side by side, then a fourth man's leg. Pet the creature. This is a bit more cryptic. Okay, let's carry on. Alternate dimension. Dimension. Come on, puppy. Oh, please don't say you're stuck. He's stuck in the scenery. Unstuck. Pet the creature. Alright, let's carry on. Come on. The creature sniffs around the base of the stone, cackles excitedly, grateful that you were able to lead to the right one. Now the creature shows you a series of 4 pictures: a traveller's resting house, a shark cutting through the water, a close-up of a wrinkled face, and steam rising from a couple saucer. Infinity. Alright, let's carry on. That's a little easier. Creature sniffs around the base of the stone, it cackles excitedly, gratefully able to get the right one. This appears to be the final stone. The creature sniffs around the base and then heads towards one of the icy walls nearby. Hey! Good puppy. Content with its handiwork, the scrivener stands aside as you peer into the pale blue ice. There, so recently etched, you read the name Arabeth Tilmarand. Yeah, there we go. Do you feel better now? The creature seems too weary to cackle any further, but you can sense its gratitude. With plodding steps, it wanders off into the snow, leaving you alone. Okay. So let's go rescue Arabeth. I'm gonna rest because I might need spells. I know we're still in like the hub area. But still, just in case. And I'll resummon Spot as well. Spot's just going to die from the cold, isn't he? Yes. I'll understand. Hey, alright, Beth. She's frozen. The fire's ashes are cold and pale. Yeah, I like the look of the tinder. Kenny's... okay. Can I don't think I can light it with delayed blast fireball. Don't have another...
Miyong Tetrak Glass.
I will
Ash?
take special pleasure in this.
Find another way to light the campfire and warm her up. Velox necklace. Okay. Examine. It's base lighter. Okay. Highly sought after berries, very unique attribute to its core. While it is not edible for most beings, it does provide a fiery spark when crushed or broken apart. Bingo. And I'm going the wrong way. Ah, never mind. Use one Velox berry to ignite a small fire. As the berry breaks open, a burst of energy sparks forth, igniting the wood near you. The fire seems too small to warm the icy cavern. However, so I possibly need to go get some more. Right. This is all a bit cryptic. Dead. Okay. It's glancing at me as if I weren't even dead.
Hello to you there.
This woman is stooped over a small bush, picking berries from it and placing them in a small pouch beside her on the ice. What are you picking? This here is a Velox nettle. They've got deep roots going down until lava cools beneath the ice, and their berries store the heat. It's the only way to start a decent fire around here. How do the berries work? If you spice some wood, just break the berries open over it and the heat will set it alight. A single berry won't get you a whole lot of warmth though. I recommend a good 3 berry fire if you can afford it. Where can I find these Velox berries? The tavern keeper's been letting some of us pay tabs with them, so he'll have a few. The quarry master might have some as well. Other than that, you'll just have to find them where they grow. As I said though, they like what heat they can find. If you spy a steam pusher like this in the ice, there'll probably be a Velox nettle basking a little bit of warmth. Okay, goodbye. There's another one here. Okay, so I've got 3 Velox berries, so now I should be able to head back and get a proper fire going for Arabeth. Oh, we've got another one here as well. That's another 2, that's good. Let's try this again with some more berries. Use 3 Velox berries to light a large fire. As the berries break open... Okay. Hello, Arabeth.
Now?
Ice melts from her face like tears and her hair clings damply to her brow. For the first time you realise that she's beautiful, confused, frightened and defiant. She attacks.
Why have you come here? What?
Okay. Okay.
All I wanted was to let go.
Soleno Samatka. Ortano for Digyama.
Come on, follow me. Oh, she's badly wounded.
Soleno Samatka.
Oh, that didn't do it.
Soleno Samatka.
Okay, this isn't working, and I can't remember where I last saved. Challenge rating very difficult. Okay.
Soleno Samatka.
Please, I surrender.
There we
Done
go.
is done. I am Lady Arabath de Tilmarand, betrayer of the city of Neverwinter. What is it that you want of me?
You were cold, so I warned you. I'm a traitor. Will you trust me? I'm dead. Will you return me to life? I'm hated. Will you love me? I've lost my innocence. Will you help me find it? Save your breath. There are some things that you can't get back. Why did you attack me? Why did you light that fire? I felt sorry for you. What makes you think I want your pity? I attacked you for your arrogance. I think I know you from somewhere. That's funny. I don't think I know myself anymore. I know my name. I know the facts and details. I know the story of my fall. I was once a paladin of Tyr. There was a plague. I loved a man. All of it seems like some horrible fairy tale. Like a story about someone else from long ago. Maybe that's all it was. Maybe that's how you knew it as well. I don't know. I tried to forget those times. Why do you try to forget them? Do you want the truth? What if I told you that I don't like who I was in life? I don't even know if I like who I am now. It seems best to have become one of the lost, known even to memories. I won't let that happen. I see that. In doing this, you're only serving Mephistopheles. He was devouring us, eating our very souls to build his army. I'll serve no army, never again. I served Tyr, I served Lord Nasher, I served Morag and her old ones. All my life I've worn their colours, waved their flags. I'll not serve Mephistopheles now, after I've gambled and lost so much. So yes, I challenged him. The other spirits thought I did it for them, but they are fools. I serve myself, only myself now. I live by my own laws as well. Lady Arabeth runs her ghostly fingers through her hair. You can feel her tension channeling through you, passing through your bones and dissipating. Mephistopheles found humour in my challenge and heard me out, listening patiently until I ran out of words to speak. There, in the silence, he gave voice to the one secret I have harboured within me for so long. Venthic Moss, cleric of Tyr, Hunk's a traitor, the man I was about to marry. The man I've always said I loved. I never loved him. I never loved him, and somehow Mephistopheles knew the truth. Mephistopheles is just toying with your emotions. Then why do I know his words are true? I never loved Fenthig. I wish I had. Why is whether or not you loved him so important? Don't you see? When they hung him, I abandoned my church, my faith, my God, and led an army of evil against Neverwinter, my own city. I wrought destruction on the world and damned my soul to the hells. And to have not done that out of love, out of grief, out of righteous anger, my entire life has been a lie. A paladin of vanity, a blackguard of denial. They were equal poisons coursing through my veins. If not for love, then why did you do it? As a paladin I was loved, I was venerated, I was lifted up onto that narrow pedestal. In their eyes I could do no wrong or speak no ill. What would you have done in my place? If you tell someone they are perfect, they will show you they are flawed. I sowed the seeds of my own destruction because I needed humbling. So did all those who made such high demands of me. But Tyr chose you as his paladin. Do you doubt his wisdom? Yes, I do. I doubt everything, even myself. Gods can make mistakes, as can devils, as can ghosts, as can mortals. How could Tyr still want me after all I've done? Let Tyr decide if he will take you. Let Tyr decide. You present an argument I can't refute, Firestarter. Perhaps my faith has been refined by your fire and strengthened by this ice. Very well, I shall do as you say. On this blade, on my names, both true and given, and on all the good and evil I have done in my life, I commit all my days that remain to me, for better or for worse, to Tyr and to his justice. Let it be so. There you go.
Welcome.
Would you mind some company? Not at all, please join me. Let us leave at once then, we have many leagues ahead of us. First things first. There's a reason I kept hold of this. Ah. She's no longer evil. That's not good. She's lawful good. Okay. I can work with that. What's feats? Or courage, bull strength, cleave, create, undead. Okay. Right. I'm trying to think what else there is I can do now. So we've got a Pellmaster and a Paladin working together. That's fine. What was in there? Oh, healing potions. Alright. Let's talk to the quarry boss.
Click off!
Smoke rolls off of the quarry boss' scaly flesh as he paces the small office. Broken furniture scattered about, and the walls bear the dented, smouldering marks of his meaty fists.
Click off! Can't you see I'm busy here? Quarry Grinder 5 just went down. Bloody incompetent filth puppets. This story's closed until I figure out what in the nine hells is going on.
Okay. What have we got down here? Ah, that's the ice quarry. Let's pop down here then. Seems to be enough wood here to start a fire. Leave. Quarry Grinder 4. Quarry Grinder 3. Which ones? Oh. Larry the Imp. The small imp's numbers against the silent quarry grinder. His arm caught within its gears. Despite this, he seems infinitely comfortable. A huge smile plays across his face as he snores contentedly. Feed the imp through the grinder. Okay. Okay, that cheered me up. That was funny. But I could save him. Well, I could just push him through. Okay, I'll fix the grinder for you.
Pick off!
Doing his best to avoid eye contact, the quarry boss tries to straighten a stack of papers on his desk. His claws get in the way, however, scattering them all over again.
I suppose you're expecting a thank you card, aren't you? Coal black pimple on a glabrazoo, now pike off!
I want to purchase something. I've bartered the latest shipment of ice for some goods from the capital. Then Gith lightened the load with me too, and then those damn full spirits keep pawning off their heirlooms. Have a look around. Crown of Thorns. Ooh, damage reduction, divine resist, negative energy resist, positive energy resist. It's Sonic. Decreased skill modifier, move silently, regeneration +5. Belt of Storm Giant strength. We'll have that for Arabeth. I'll sell that. Since she can't use that. Oh, I can't sell it either. Keep the Stone Eater's ring. Go through, just lighten my load entirely. I don't think I need that. Don't know about that. Keep that. Keep that. Branch of Giving. What's this? Yeah, I might as well sell that. I want to keep the Stone Eater ring. Sell all of this. Just wait. I'll keep the Velox berries just in case. Oil, boots of the shifting stance, boots of striding, boots of dragon slippers. Easy to fear and knockdowns. I'll grab those for Arabeth. Having immune to fear will be useful. Okay, let's just buy up a whole lot of potions of heal. Right. Lot of resurrection, scouts of protection. The master, yes. Keep things I've got. Ooh, Velox berries. Oh, I might come back for those. Right. Do you have a salmon? Why is it not letting me see her feet? I want to know if she can use a bastard sword. Oh. Okay. don't have any cloaks for me. There's a petrification, flesh to stone once a day. Okay. Do a bit of that. Okay. Base armor. Base armor class 2, max dex bonus plus 6. On hit freeze. I don't know, I think I want to get some better armor, but I don't know what her proficiencies are. Right. Ah, here we go. No, it's still not showing me. Yeah, it's not showing me her feet. It must be glitched. Right, so that's the temple. I wanted to go to the tavern, didn't I? Was there even a tavern? Yeah. Wait, why did I see temple? Tavern keeper. Hello. You feel somewhat unnerved beneath the dragon's malevolent gaze. Only in the outer planes you surmise would such a creature choose to be a tavern keeper. Can I get you something? It growls, the corners of its mighty wall curling up in what looks like an angle sneer. What have you got? Ale, wine, spirits, potion of iron guts, potion of death armor, and nothing else. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to call it an episode here, so, as always, I want to thank you all for watching. You know how YouTube works.